Adventures sent $10. Don't lose my number.
Welcome back. Tonight we're cooking. We're gonna make some pizza tonight. So tonight it's like part 2 of the other day's stream, and I am so excited to do this for you because I finally have the final ingredient, the dough. So we're gonna make some pizza tonight, but I wanna talk about a few things first. First things first, of course, my Celtics won yesterday by 25 points. So now they're down 3-2 versus the New York Knicks. And the next game is tomorrow at 8 p.m. And it's worked so far. I've been wearing this hat every single day, and it's worked so far. So I'm going to keep on doing that during game nights and probably later on tonight too. So I'm really, really happy that the Celtics have won. And we're going to make a pizza today. And it's going to be a fun night. And we're going to stay with the theme of doing a little bit of commentary on some current events too. And a few things that I saw, and I actually have been looking through the internet, I've been scouring the internet to find other streams that I'm very, very interested in, and it's very entertaining to me, and there are a few things that came up, some good, some bad. One really sad thing that happened in the live streaming community too that we can talk about too. But let's get started with this. I wanted to wait a little bit longer because I actually have the oven. It's warming up right now, and we're gonna make a pizza together today. It's not gonna be from scratch, okay? I don't have a mixer, so it's been a little bit difficult to kind of go from the commercial side of the business in order to do this as home cooking for you. It's been a very long time since I've made a pizza. I think since I was in college, I made a pizza in home cooking, and I had to do all the math and stuff like that. But we're gonna make it easy for you because I've tried to make these recipes very, very easy for everybody. Now, I get it. You could just go out and get a pizza, get your favorite pizza. But if you know how to do it, maybe you'll be inclined to make a fresh pizza and cook a fresh pizza at home. So that was my thought about this. So let's see how it goes because I haven't even opened these packages up. So we're gonna do that together over at the cooking station. So this is another part of the cooking series. We've already done so far, we've done the salmon, my tomato feta salmon, which is fantastic, tastes great. I've already done the Ragu, which is the peas and carrots. Also, I just wanted to remind everybody that in that recipe, if you can put some potatoes too, that makes it a perfect meal. But I included it inside of the ingredients on that video as well. I just didn't have any potatoes laying around. But tonight we're gonna make some pizza, and we're gonna make it not flat, not thin crust, not thick crust Chicago style, somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to go over that with you. And so that I can read the actual comments, I'm gonna take these sunglasses off. Hey John, how you doing? You love pizza? Let's see if we can pull this off today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it off. So we have Clematis by Night going right outside. And there's plenty of music going on. Maybe we'll join them later on. Let's see how it goes first. Let's see if we're gonna burn down the building or not. But hopefully not, hopefully not. We're not gonna burn down the building. But nice to see you, John. And actually, I had an idea about today. And I'm gonna get to that too. So why don't we start with a little bit of current events as the oven is heating up. It's gonna heat up to about 400 degrees, and I'll get into all of that later. I know that there are a lot of streams on tonight, so I know that, everybody's spread thin and you're bouncing around from stream to stream. So this is more about, like I had a promise to you that I was gonna do this pizza, so now I'm just fulfilling my promise to you. So I'm gonna do the pizza today. We're gonna get it over with, and maybe then we're gonna continue the stream later on. But let's talk about a few things. There have been a lot of things that have been going on other than the Celtics, and I just have to comment on it too, and especially the live streaming stuff too. But the first thing is Iran nuclear talks. I think Trump is trying to make a deal with Iran, so that's a big deal too. He's been in the Middle East all week, so he's making deals over there. We don't know what's gonna come of those, but it seems like they're friendly right now. So I've got a little dirty martini right here that I'm finishing up, so I'm happy about that too. And I wanted to talk about something that I ran into. We're going to talk about prehistoric stuff. Did you know that this week, actually, they ran into a fossil of an ancient animal? It's called a sea moth. And let me see if I have the name here because it sounds like an Italian designer, actually. This sea moth. It's called the Mozzarella fentoni. It's 500 million years old. And let me get the picture of it right here, and I'll tell you what it reminded me of. As soon as I saw this animal, this ancient sea moth, it actually belonged in the sea, but it looked like it's related to the moth, if you can believe it. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Look at that thing. It's got 3 eyes. Can you see that? It's got 3 eyes. And here's the fossil. Here's the fossil that it's associated with. Let me see if I can get that for you. Technology, huh? We're trying to use all the technology here that we have within this Prism Live program. So there's the fossil of it. So it was a very clear fossil. They can actually see the inner workings of this animal. 500 million years old, probably way before the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs, I think, were 200 million years ago to about 20 million years ago, if I'm not mistaken. So if you think that the humans coexisted at the same time of the dinosaurs, don't go around saying that because that never happened. We've only been around for about 300,000 years, guys. So in the form that we're in right now. Before that, maybe 500,000 years, have been a few ice ages in between. So don't go around saying that we ever existed at the time of these prehistoric animals. So this thing right here, they found it in Canada, and it was a sea predator at the time, and they found that fossil. 500 million years old, 500 million years old. Can you believe that? That's crazy. But as soon as I saw those 3 eyes, do you know what it reminded me of? My crazy brain, what it came to? I'll show you. I'll show you what it reminded me of. Do you guys remember this guy here from the Twilight Zone? Look at this guy. This was the Martian from the Twilight Zone. Doesn't he look like that animal right there? I love the Twilight Zone, so I remembered him. As soon as I saw that picture of the 3 eyes, you never see an animal with 3 eyes, except for Twilight Zone. It reminds you of the Skate Queen with 3 eyes. She has to cover up that 3rd eye. She's a Martian. Maybe she's a Martian. What is it? Men are from Mars and women are from Venus? Is that how it works? Okay. So let's get rid of these, and then we can get to the cooking part. I wanted to go over those. Just do stuff that's lighthearted today. And we can go on to the next issue. Let's get rid of the Martian too. And we can go on to the next thing. So I definitely like to look at the different kinds of streams that exist out there. And what I noticed was that even the big movie companies are getting in on it right now. So there is a live stream that's going on, and I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan. And what all they do is just play Clint Eastwood movies, okay? And then there are people that are in the live stream, in the chat, and they comment on the Clint Eastwood movies. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an example. So that is the live stream of the day for me. And then there's a sad note that I want to tell you about too in terms of live streaming. So let's get to that. So here we go. Here it is. And let me see if I can make that bigger for you. It's the Clint Eastwood live stream. And I love Clint Eastwood. And it's Dirty Harry, Pale Rider, Unforgiven. And what they do is they play these movies. They're their movies, of course. They play these movies. And there are hundreds of people that actually watch these movies. And they comment through a live stream. So what they do is, it's really a great idea. They play the movies for you, you watch them, and then there's a live stream, so you don't have to go to Netflix or anything like that, and you can be interactive and watch these movies. And I'm gonna play a clip for you, and this is a clip that I actually replayed before when I was talking about another streamer, and it's one of the best clips that he has when he was Dirty Harry, so let me get to that. It's actually pretty cool. Technology, huh? It never works quite right. Okay, so let's see if I can move this over, and we'll play this clip. And of course, it's not turned on. Can you guys hear that? If you can hear that, let me know. Because I know the clip itself. Because I know sometimes I can't hear it, but you can. Just let me know, John, if you can hear that right now. Because that's a great clip right there.
Listen, punk.
You see that?
You're nothing but dog
That's
shit.
when he's talking about dog shit.
A lot of things can happen to dog shit. It can be scraped
For
up
some
with a
reason,
shovel off the
sometimes
ground.
the mute,
It can dry
it
up and blow away
mutes,
in the
it
wind,
mutes the
or it can be
videos, and
stepped
I don't know
on and
why.
squashed.
So.
So take my advice. Be careful
This
with
is
the
the
dog
glitch.
shit.
But I'm guessing you could hear that. All right, so I'm guessing that you could hear that actually, because the other day when I replayed some of the videos back, I noticed that even though it wasn't on my speaker, you were actually able to hear that robot commentary, that news article, that you were able to hear that on your end. So that was pretty cool. So this is the stream of the week. It's the big companies playing their own movies and doing live streaming of it. And you can see here, there were 250 viewers actually for this particular clip. So you can go online at night, go on YouTube, watch a movie, watch clips of a movie, a Clint Eastwood movie, and then just comment on it with other fans. I think that's cool. But on a sad note, let's go to this other thing here that happened. All right, we'll get rid of that. And let's see if we can get rid of this too. Okay, so we got rid of both of those. Okay, so on a sad note, there's this live streamer that was killed this week in Mexico, And her name is Valeria Vasquez, okay? And I'll show you a picture of her too. That's kind of sad news. But what's interesting is that they call this a femicide. And I'll repeat that. So this is her, okay? So she was live streaming inside of her salon. I guess she's into beauty and stuff like that. I never watched her stream, but she has hundreds of thousands of viewers. And she was streaming, and somebody came and delivered a package. It was this pig, like this stuffed animal type of a thing. And then somebody came into her salon, shot her dead right there while on the live stream, if you could believe that. So that was crazy. And it's just sad, but they called it a femicide. So they said that they were specifically targeting live streamers or influencers. She was doing a live stream on TikTok, I think. She passed away right away as soon as they shot her. So there were no vital signs when the cops came. But it just goes to show you that you got to be careful out there. But you know, to me, it's just homicide. It's not femicide. You know, anybody can be shot doing it. We can just go out the street. It's so easy for people to be following you. So this is a very scary thing. And I'm afraid that perhaps there'll be some copycats out there in the future. So be careful. Watch your back, streamers. You know, so this was sad to hear this. And I guess she was very successful at what she was doing, but they shot her dead. They shot her dead. So that was sad to hear about that particular situation. And then since you are here, John, I have a special treat for you. I have a couple more songs. We're going to continue with that theme, tribute to you. If you want, you can call me too, and we can talk about those songs. But I have two that I have selected. So this woman, Rizzer, hey, how you doing, Rizzer? This woman, she was Valeria, what is her name? Let me see here. Let me get it right for you. I think it was Valeria, let's see. Marquez, I'm sorry. Valeria Marquez was her name. And she was a live streamer, and she got shot dead on Tuesday right in her own salon while she was live streaming. So I looked at the footage, and it looks like 1 second you see her with a stuffed animal, like a little stuffed animal pig, a big one actually, that was delivered to her. She unboxed it. I guess it was from Starbucks. I don't know where it was from. And then after that, somebody came into her salon and just shot her and killed her. Now, I don't know the backstory. I don't know. There are some rumors out there that she had a drug dealer boyfriend and all that stuff. That's just from the little bit that I read, but I'm not gonna say that that was what actually happened. But she died right there. She was shot while she was doing a live stream, so that was very, very sad to see that. So, John, I don't know if it was an ex-boyfriend. I just read a couple of articles. I didn't do too much research on it, so don't hold me to it. But you know, for her to be killed like that. I mean, somebody knew that she was, of course, doing her. I mean, it could have been somebody that was obsessed with her. Who knows, right? Ex-boyfriend is your guess? Yeah, it could have been an ex-boyfriend. A lot of these news articles are in Spanish too, so I had to find some that were in English, and they were all AI news articles. They weren't that great, so that's why I didn't want to play a video for you all. But you know, we've been hearing about this happen more often and more often. Live streamers, TikTok people, influencers, those types of things. People follow them, and they call it a femicide now. And I just think it's just a homicide, okay? But perhaps more of them that are obsessed are killing these female influencers. I'm not so sure myself. It's just the beginning, but I think we might end up seeing more of these occurrences. You're going to go look? Okay, thank you. Go look for me and let me know some details too, because when I saw it, I was shocked. And it happened only a couple days ago. It happened this week. So I don't know if they found the guy too. I don't know if they have a suspect or they found a guy, but it's interesting to talk about that since I am doing kind of a, you know, like streamer of the week. And I go through the internet, I look at different live streams. That's very interesting to me. And then I saw that they killed this live streamer. So that was very sad to see. So John, I understand that you have a game out, and I'm going to show the game right here. Did they call a femicide or fanicide? I don't know. I heard femicide, and I never heard that term before. Is it a fanicide where they were a fan of hers. It was a Selena type of a thing. I don't know. Did you read somewhere where it's a fanicide? I don't think both words exist, but I understand the difference between the two. So I'm going to guess that it was aimed towards women, like a crime towards women is what they're trying to frame it as. I just don't agree. I just think that any live streamer is susceptible to some behavior like this. You know, Selena was killed by a woman, so who knows? Let's see. So I want to play a song too that I actually had ready, and it was one of your songs. So thank you for joining today. So this is a little bit more of shameless promotion for John, and let me find the song. I'll probably close with one of these songs too, but we're gonna play this right now, okay? While we're waiting for Rizzard to get some information for us. And I can hear the music outside too. They're going crazy outside. But it's so damn hot today, I figured I'd just stay in right now, and maybe later on, when the sun goes down, maybe later on we'll go outside. We'll see. Thank you. All right. All right, I want to save that one till later. All right, so this one's pretty cool. Let's go.
Adventures sent $10 Reflections on a Summer's Day by John Maltepes.
Could I ever think that be mine, ever be mine, ever be mine? Could I ever think that you could ever be kind, ever be kind, ever be kind? Oh, it's so hard to find some direction in my life. Ever since you broke my heart, I've been falling apart. Could I ever think that you could ever unwind, ever unwind, ever unwind? I was listening to your mouth and losing my mind, losing my mind, losing my mind. Oh, but now I take my time, smell the roses, drink the wine. Everything is clear to me, and my heart's finally free, 'cause my eyes can finally see.
Yeah, short song, but really, really good. And I understand you're also doing promotion today, right? It's a contest, is that right, John? So I have a little picture of the game that you created. He's a Renaissance man. He's also a computer programmer who made an actual video game of Trump. So I have a picture of that. I'm going to show it right now to everybody that's watching. And I know there are not a lot of you today because a lot of streams are going on at the same time. But we don't care here. We keep on pushing through. And here it is, okay? Do you guys see that? So it's called Donald Jump, and it's available right now on Amazon. And maybe, John, you can say in the chat what the contest is. Was it something along the lines of you win $1 million or something? Or was it $100? I'm not quite sure. It's either $100 or $1 million. I'm not sure. But you have to score a certain amount of points on this game when you download it. And I've played it before in the past, too. So it is a pretty cool game. It reminds me very much of Super Mario Brothers type of a game where Donald jumps up and down. So, oh yeah, you can win $100 if you are the first to get 1,000 points today. So this is a promotion, I'm guessing, that is only for today. So if you download this game, and this is my cousin John's game, I mean, he's a man of many skills, right? He's a musician and he's also a programmer here, and he made this game. So go in there download the program off of Amazon. I guess it's available in Amazon. I'm not sure where else it might be available, John, but download it. See if you can score 1,000 points. And whoever does it first, I guess, gets $100. So that's a nice little promotion. It both promotes the game and it gives you a little bit of an incentive to play it and get 1,000 points. So I think that was very, very cool. So what we're gonna do now is, let me get rid of this. And we're gonna go to part 2, which is the cooking station. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go into Stevie Wonder mode. So I'm gonna play a song here, and we're gonna, the next place I'm gonna be right now is, we're gonna move it over to the kitchen area, and I'm gonna start to talk about all of the ingredients for making the pizza. Okay, so I don't anticipate it being a very, very long stream. I always think that it's gonna last a lot longer, but I blow through all this stuff really, really quickly, and it just seems like to me that it's gonna be longer, but it ends up being a lot shorter. Hey Moses, how are you? So welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're cooking, we're making some pizza today. And it's done a little bit differently in the commercial setting. So at home, I'm gonna show you how I do it. So lickety-split, super fast, and hopefully it's gonna turn out okay, because I haven't done it in a really long time, maybe over 20 years in a home setting, but in the commercial business, you can do it really, really quickly. So I have the main ingredient today, it's the dough. Finally, I have the dough, and I don't know how tacky it is, but I'll talk about that too. Oh, guess that tune? Yeah, I know. So let's play a song. Let's see if you can guess this tune. And then I'll put it into Stevie Wonder mode and I'll play the song. Okay, hold on a second.
Adventures sent $10. Am I in the right place?
Talking Heads, that's right. so that was the Talking Heads. This must be the place. You remember listening to that in the movie Wall Street. They were cooking in the movie Wall Street, and I thought of Wall Street immediately with Charlie Sheen and Daryl Hannah, if you remember that. That was a great scene in Wall Street, so I decided to play that right now for you. So I've got the oven actually preheated to 400 degrees on bake. And the reason for that is because usually in the commercial setting, when you're making pizza, these ovens are at about 550 to 600 degrees. They're very, very hot. So the pizzas cook in about 10 to 15 minutes, probably less than 15 minutes in most cases, okay? But this is a thicker crust that we're gonna use here. So we're gonna try to cook it a little bit longer. It'll cook a little bit more throughout. And we're gonna make it 400 degrees. Some say 375, but we're gonna make it 400 degrees for about 20 minutes, but I'm gonna be checking it too. Just because we're in a home environment and we're not gonna do just quick in and out, you know, because in the commercial setting, they're just cooking the pizzas in and out. They're just hoping that they're not burning them. But to cook it throughout and to get the crust cooked throughout, it's better to do it for a longer period of time at a lower temperature, but not too much lower. You really want it hot. So we're gonna do it at 400 and above. Let's see how we do with 400 today. So that's just a guess right now. We're talking about the dough. I got the dough today. It was frozen when they gave it to me, but I was able to thaw it out and it's ready. I don't know how tacky it is usually. So I don't have a mixer today. I didn't make any of the dough, but I'm gonna be able to tell by looking at it. It's 16 ounces, and what I was able to find, and I went to Walmart, guys, to get a few of these things. So I got a pan here, all right, and this looks very similar to a pizza pan. It's not quite 10 inches. I would say this is about 9 inches, and the lip is a little bit higher than a normal pizza pan, but we'll make do. What I wanna do is show you how I put it into the pizza pan, and then we're gonna use the sauce. And the sauce, very simple, again, from Walmart, Ragu. But the thing is, when you make the sauce in the commercial setting, what you want to do is you get the tomato paste and then you put your own spices into it. That's what gives it its individuality when you're selling it out there and people are used to your pizza. So you put in the garlic, salt, basil, oregano. You're putting in some sugar too. So you give it your own little mix. And in this sauce, it's already pre-mixed in here, but normally you would get regular tomato paste with no spices added, and you would put in your own. So as you get better in making pizza, you can decide what your liking is for sauce, because sauce is very, very important. Cheese, not as important as a sauce, in my opinion, okay? So we've got Ragu. I'm gonna check actually how thick it is, because usually when you have tomato paste and you open these big canisters up in the commercial setting, you have to actually mix it 1-to-1. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna open up the bottle here, the container, and see the consistency and actually taste it too. So let's taste this right now real quick. Mix it. Let's see the consistency. It looks a little bit on the thicker side, but I think we can make do with it, okay? All right, okay. It's pretty good. It's a pretty sweet sauce. So this Ragu is a pretty sweet sauce. It's pretty good, actually. The consistency is all right. So what we're gonna do is, after we lay the dough, we're gonna put in the sauce. The sauce looks like it's all set to go. And then I bought a bag of pepperoni right here. So with the pepperoni, Hormel, very simple pepperonis. We're gonna put it on the pizza. Now they're not aged like they are in a certain restaurant that I like to go to all the time, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. The pepperonis for pizza. And then we have some mushroom. Again, you don't have to go fancy, just the regular generic stuff. Some mushrooms. So we're gonna make a pepperoni and mushroom pizza today. And with the pan itself, what I like to do is I like to put very little oil, because typically they don't wash the pans ever in pizza places. Now, pizza is one of the cleanest foods you can ever eat, because there's very little interaction with the pizza after it comes out of the oven. So the oven burns everything out. And then when you serve it, there's very little touching involved with the pizza afterwards. So it's really a very clean product that you get. So in the oven, everything burns. So I'm gonna put a dab of oil just to loosen everything up here and make it easy for us to remove the pizza because I don't have any flour today. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little bit of olive oil that I have laying around as well. And we're gonna put a little bit on the pan right now. And then I'm gonna show you how I actually spread the dough. So I'm just talking right now, but then I'm gonna focus the camera in on the pizza itself. And then I'm gonna prepare it. So I'm gonna spread out the dough, I'm gonna put in the sauce, then after that, I'm gonna tell you about the cheeses too right now, and then the pepperoni and the mushroom. Put it in the oven for about 20 minutes, we'll play a song or two, and then after that, when the pizza comes out, I'm gonna show you the final product and what other things we add on to the pizza afterward, and then some other ideas for pizzas too. So we're gonna add very, very little oil right now, just a dab. All right, just to wet it. Okay, we don't want too much oil. We don't want too much. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a napkin to spread it around. And like I said, pizza, it's very hard to get sick from pizza because it's at a very high temperature and it's not handled much after it comes out of the oven. So that's pretty good. All right, I mean the lightest amount of oil. The lightest amount of oil. And I hope that this pan that I got, this is typically a thicker pan. This is a lighter pan. It's more for baking like a small cake or something like that. But I think we can manage today, okay? We're gonna make do with what we have. All right. All right, let's open up this dough. Let's see what's up with this dough. So this is 16 ounces. Typically for a smaller pizza, which is about 10-inch pizza, you're talking about maybe, I want to say 10 ounces worth. So this one's about 8 or 9 inches. We're probably gonna have to cut this dough in half. All right. Yeah, so it's already very, very tacky. So I know that it's gonna be very sticky. So we'll see what we can come up with here. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to even take it out of the bag. Wow. All right, the dough is very, very sticky. Okay. All right. Little less than half, actually. A little less than half should be fine. All right, so you see that right now? So I got it in my hands. What I'm doing right now is actually I'm gonna use a little bit of baking powder just to make it less tacky. It's a little bit too sticky right now for my taste. And I don't have a roller, so we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to throw the dough. And I know that there are competitions out there for dough throwing and all of that. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Give me a second here. I'll put it right here on the board. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. Just a little bit, just a dab. It's not going to affect the cooking. It's just to make it less sticky for me. All right, you see that? Here we go. All right, you guys want to see how you throw dough? A little sticky. So we have to make it so that it goes into this pan right here. See that? There it is. Dough throwing. We're gonna spread it out as best we can. Try not to have too many holes here because we don't have a roller. Very sticky dough. Very sticky dough today, very tacky. So it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. It's just gonna take me a few more seconds, okay? Let's do it again. But I'm glad I'm able to do this for you today. Show you how easy it actually is. But if I had some flour, I'd be able to knock this out a little bit faster for you, but I don't. We're going to improvise. I love to improvise here, so, okay. If it doesn't work out, we go out and we get a pizza, right? We go out and we get a pizza. All right, don't have a roller. Very sticky, oh boy. It's the dough's fault, guys. So if I had made my own dough, it wouldn't have been as sticky. But we don't have that today. So I'm gonna play a song while I'm doing this, just to keep you occupied. All right.
Adventures sent $10, don't worry.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Don't worry, be happy. I give you my phone number. When you worry, call me and make you happy. Don't worry, be happy.
Sticky, very sticky.
Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. But don't worry, be happy. Cause when you worry your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, be happy.
I'm just applying it here to the edges right now, spreading it out. And I'll put in the camera to show you how I do that.
Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry.
Okay, so we're spreading out the dough right now onto the pan. I'm doing it right now because it's kind of a mess right now and I don't have a roller, but we're gonna make it work. It's just the dough is so sticky. The dough that I bought is so sticky that it's being a challenge, but it's okay. The influencer thought it was a postman dropping off something and then bang, sounds like a hit. Yeah, they did deliver like a stuffed animal, but then someone else showed up and shot her. So I don't know what happened there. And it was just an ordinary day. So why would they want to have a hit on her? That's the question. That's the $1 million question, right? Why would they want to have a hit on this girl? Crazy. Absolutely crazy what happened. All right. I'm almost done spreading the dough. It's just being a little bit of a challenge, but we've seen this before. Okay. All right, about 80% done. And then we'll get the sauce going, and then I'll start talking about the cheese too. Very difficult to spread the dough today. That's the challenge of live streaming, guys, right? It's never perfect. So that's why in the home setting, it's never actually that perfect, but we're gonna make it perfect. I'm a perfectionist, so we're gonna make it perfect. It just takes a little bit longer to do, that's all. All right, hopefully it'll cook all right. It'll be about 20 minutes. We'll play more songs too. It'll be all right. You can hear the music outside too. So I purposely didn't check out the dough because I wanted you all to experience what I experience when you don't know what you're getting. Okay, we're almost there. All right. All right. So, already starting here, already starting. You read backwards. Oh, yeah. I'm not responsible for what my face does when you talk. That's right. Now I'm just making it pretty, okay? We always want to make things pretty here. All right, let me bring it down for you here so you can see what's going on. Okay. All right, can you see that? Hopefully you can see that, guys. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna have show you here. Okay, so I'm trying to see this as well on my other phone so that I can see what's going on. Just give me a second. Trying to do everything at the same time. All right. All right, I see it. All right, let's lower the volume. Okay, so we got the dough in. What I'm doing right now is I'm just creating a lip. Okay, just a lip. Usually you lift it up, but it's so sticky, it's easy to create the lip here. I'm just pressing it with my fingers. Okay. All right, starting to look good. Starting to look good. All right, like I said, this isn't the perfect pizza pan. It's a little bit higher than normal, okay? But it'll do. It'll do for our purposes today. You see, I have a lot of leftover dough here. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to put the sauce on, okay? And I'm gonna put like, let's see. Hey, look, this is a good size actually. Here's one of my medals from racing, about that size, okay? Let's see. This is already good consistency. I think that's about good right there. Okay. Okay. Now look at that, I'm not spreading it with any tool, am I? We're gonna use a little bit more sauce because I see that it needs to be spread a little bit more. Give me a second. All right. There we go. All right, let's play another song. I got another song for this too. Hold on. Ready to go. There we go.
Adventures sent $10. That's amore.
In Napoli, where love is king, when boy meets girl, here's what they say. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like a pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a clown at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's amore. When the world seems to shine like that, too much wine, that's amore. That's amore.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling,
Ting-a-ling-a-ling, you sing
Vita Bella.
Hearts will play
Tippy-tippy-tay like a gay caravella. Lucky fella.
When the stars make it through,
Just like pasta fazool, that's amore.
when you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet,
You're in love.
when you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming. Excuse me, but you see, back in Ola, only that's amore. Amore, that's amore.
Okay, great. So what we have now is we're past the saucing phase, and we got to put in the cheese. And with the cheese, we have a couple of options here. We have our mozzarella cheese and we have our cheddar cheese. And why did I get both? It's because in our business, we always use cheddar cheese, but cheddar cheese has more fat and it's a little bit oilier. So a lot of restaurants use a mix of both. So they use 50-50. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to mix cheddar cheese with mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese in the oven tends to burn on the top. You'll see a blacker appearance. It burns a little bit easier than the cheddar. So the combination of the cheddar and the mozzarella cheese make it a lot easier to cook, okay? So I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna go back to focusing on the pizza itself. Actually, I could just do it right here. We could just focus down from here. I think we could do it. Can you guys see that? Let's see if we can do that. All right. So we're gonna take a little bit of the mozzarella, we're gonna take a little bit of the cheddar and put it on there. And then we're gonna put all the toppings. All right, so we have the mozzarella here, mozzarella. Now this is a smaller pizza, of course. That's why I use much less dough. And actually, we're doing it here in real time. But now, I want to use some of the cheddar. Hold on a second. Get scissors here. You know, I love this with the live streaming. All of the problems that you have just come right out. But that's okay. That's okay. We've had success so far. You just gotta go with the flow, guys. Cheddar always makes it better. So we're gonna make it a pepperoni and mushroom pizza, and I know a lot of other people are watching other streams. It's perfectly fine. I almost made this as a recorded pizza so that I could edit it, but I figured, what the hell? Let's bite our lips and give it hell. There you go. Look at it. It's already looking great, right? Okay. Now, next, let's hit it with the pepperonis. And then finally, we'll hit it with the mushroom too. These packages are horrible, by the way. I'm just gonna cut the whole thing off. They say tear here, but they don't mean it. Okay, here we go. Play one more song. Since this is partially a Greek pizza too, we're going to play another song. A little on the Greek side. Take care of that. There we go. Get us in the mood here.
Adventures sent $10 OPA.
Zorba. Got the shroom. So here we got the pepperoni and mushroom pizza as well. And then I have some ideas for what we're going to do later on, okay? So there it is. We're gonna put it into the oven very soon, okay? And we're gonna be cooking it for about 20 minutes. I'm guessing it's gonna take a little bit longer because the thickness of the crust that's here, the dough. And I put extra pepperoni and extra mushrooms too, why not? Hey. So here we go. Let's see what the final product looks like. We'll play a few songs too. All right, so 400 degrees. Let's do this. Let's see if I can zoom in on the oven itself. All right, you always want to open from the side. Okay. Let that do its thing. And there we go. All right. So it's getting darker outside right now. Perfect time to cook the pizza. So we got the pizza in there. Let me just put a couple things away. Then we'll get you some songs too. We can chat. All that good stuff. Okay. I'll put my Celtics hat on, since that's always a good idea. Right? Can't ruin the mojo. That was a great game yesterday. We won. The gods of basketball agreed yesterday. We won by 25 points. That's the way it should have been. We should have knocked out this series already. Okay. Let's see. Any martini left? There it is. What does a Zorba song do to you? You're dancing in your underwear right now? Oh my God. John, is that what you do? You play Zorba the Greek and you dance in your underwear? That was a good movie, but I don't know. Just putting it all away. Okay. So even though we ran into a snag with the actual dough being too tacky and me not having any flour, I still managed to spread it out and put the sauce on there and put the cheese on. I just didn't make a very large lip. So when it actually cooks right now, it'll look like the center of the pizza is a little bit higher than the sides, but that's perfectly okay. It's gonna taste absolutely fantastic. You're just gonna get a little bit crunchier crust. That's what's gonna happen there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Put that away. Put this away. It's getting hot in here. How is it in your neck of the woods? It was hot all day here. Hot all day. All right. We'll show you the pizza cooking too. Look at that. There you go. Isn't that awesome? Okay. All right, let me just set up now back in the living room. So it's already been cooking for about 3 minutes or so. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to set a timer for about 20 more minutes actually. Yeah, because it's only 400 degrees. There it is, 20 minutes from now. And we'll see how it comes out. And I'll turn on the light too. It's actually interesting doing all these things live. All right. There I am again. Okay, can you see me okay? Because it's getting dark out there now. All right. You felt like a much older version of Tom Cruise in Risky Business when you were dancing like that in your underwear? That's funny. All right. So since you said that, and that was a funny joke, we'll play one more song of yours, okay? Why don't we do that, John? So it's John Promotion Day today, and we're making pizza. How about that? Who knew? I'm also hearing your brother has a book out. We may have to start talking about that too one day. All right. Okay, this is a good song. I like this song too.
Adventures sent $10. What I Want to Give to You by John Maltepes.
It's little people like us, with no one in the world to trust, living their lives in wait, watching their dreams slip away. When hope finally comes, going wrong.
Let's get all the cords plugged in too. You're not gonna believe this, but I've already cleaned up. And that's how easy it is. All that's left right now is for the pizza to cook. Welcome to Pizza Night for all of you that just joined in. And I know there are not many of you. I know there's a lot of streams going on right now. I just wanted to do this. I was gonna do it as a recording, but I just decided, what the hell? Let's just live stream it, who cares? I connect my other phone too, and we're all set up. So, how's everybody doing tonight, huh? I know there's only 4 of you. I've seen worse. I've seen 1, I've seen 2. I've dealt with 1 and 2. I've dealt with computer issues. I've dealt with internet issues. I've dealt with audio issues. I've dealt with video issues. I've dealt with musical issues. I've dealt with light. I've dealt with all the problems. So I think we're doing pretty good right now, pretty good. And apparently it's not so safe out there either. Live streamers are getting killed all the time. So very safe right now. We got the concert going on outside. Actually, do you want to see the concert real quick? Let's see if we can watch the concert really, really quick. See what's going on with that. All right, give me a second here. All right, here I am out on my balcony right now. Let's go to the other camera. They're probably in between sets right now. And it's still a little early right now. You can see the view here, it's beautiful. You got Flagler House, you got the Breakers back here, Breakers Palm Beach. Bridge that goes to Palm Beach here. Right in the center of the action. So they're right in between sets right now. Another beautiful evening, not a cloud in the sky. Look at that, not a cloud in the sky. It's crazy. All right. If I start to hear some music, we'll go back out here. All right. Okay, there I am. Okay, perfect. All right, so this is more of one of the cooking series. We're doing pizza tonight. I'm doing pepperoni and mushroom. It's cooking right now. It's got about another 17 minutes or so, maybe 16 minutes left. And I'm gonna be checking it too. The one item I did not have today was the flour. I'm hoping that it'll still manage. It'll be easy to take it out of the pan. I'll be able to cut it up, but it'll be easy to take it out of the pan, hopefully. And then give it a taste. All right, should be good, should be good. The dough I usually make myself. I just didn't have a mixer here with me today. And the sauce, you can actually spice the sauce any way that you like as you get better and better and better. But today we just took it straight from the shelf. We used Ragu, very, very simple. And we did a combination 50-50 mozzarella cheese and cheddar cheese, white cheddar, for the extra fat content. And it ends up tasting the perfect combination of the two. It doesn't burn, and it's a little bit on the oily side. Not too much where you have to dab it with napkins all the time. That's why they do 50-50. If you do 100% cheddar, you're gonna get a very oily pizza, but some people love it that way. We've had people love it that way for 2 decades. So it's a very good recipe. But I tend to like pepperoni and mushroom. Meatball and onion is another great pizza. Then you have Athenian, which a lot of people like. It's more on the vegetarian side. You have olives, you have feta cheese, and then they also put oregano on there and sliced tomato too, and that makes it an Athenian. So Athenian pizza is also a great pizza too, if you enjoy the Greek style pizza, which is a little bit more thick crust than the thin pizza that you see in New York or the thick pizza that you see in Chicago. Let's see what else is going on. So let me pin actually my telephone number if you want to call in, talk about something that we went over today. We talked about that prehistoric creature that they found. I keep forgetting the name of that stupid thing. It's a sea moth, and it's called Mozzarella fentoni. 500 million years old. Think about that number, 500 million years, 500 million years ago. The Earth itself is 4 billion years old. So it was here way before us, and we may make each other extinct. We've only been around for 300,000 years. We may make each other extinct now with India and Pakistan. So think about that. Think about what the Earth has had to endure. We're like nothing compared to that. I'm gonna check on the pizza too real quick. All right, we'll play another song too. Since nobody's playing songs, there's nobody here, so there's nobody playing songs. It's okay. No biggie. I promised I would show you how to make the pizza. All right. Little Madonna for us.
Adventures sent $10 Bonita.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro.
right, so, okay. So I know that there's a lot of streams going on right now and there are not many people, but it's perfectly okay because I really want people to watch the replay back and to hear the things that I've said about the cheese, about the sauce, about the dough as well. Now the dough was kind of a surprise. It was a little bit too sticky, too tacky, so I highly recommend that you have flour with you when you get store-bought dough. Okay, so the flour is going to help you spread it out without any issues. You gotta let it rise a little bit. It's gonna help you spread it out without any issues, and it'll cook a lot easier too, and probably be able to take it out of the pan too. So the unknown right here is what happens when it comes out of the oven. So I will check it out really, really soon. And we got about 5 minutes left, and I will check it again. But it's definitely not burning because I put a lot of pepperonis and a lot of mushrooms, so I want it to cook through and through. But I can smell it right now. It smells really, really good, and I'm hungry actually, so I can't wait to taste it. But that's a smaller pizza. Typically a small pizza is probably about 10 inches, 16 inches for a large, 18 inches for a thin crust. Gets to 20, 22, but those are usually thin crust. And then the thick crust pizzas tend to be a little bit smaller. So you can give me a call, ask me anything you want about the pizza business. I pretty much know everything there is. I'm trying to forget it actually. Any song requests out there? I'll play a song for you guys. You can dance in the kitchen or dance in your underwear like John. Just like Risky Business, you can dance in your underwear. They just had the premiere for the latest Mission Impossible recently. So they said that it was a 7.5 minute standing ovation for Tom Cruise. So the guy's doing well, I guess. I actually haven't seen the last one that he had done. I guess it's a two-parter, this one and that one. So I'm hoping to see that one first, and then I'm going to see, I love Tom Cruise movies. Jason Tatum, he had surgery yesterday. He said he's doing fine, but it is, it's not a career-ending injury. Hey, Shelly, how are you?
$5. Enjoy your pizza.
Oh, thank you so much, Shelly.
Jack Cosman, kids music channel.
Hey, Bo Diddly Bop,
Hey, go to the bar.
I've gotta get back to my block
I gotta get back to my block.
with a pizza in my hand.
With a pizza in my hand.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Pizza man.
Pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Hey, Bo Diddly Bop,
Hey, go to the bar.
I've gotta get back to my block
I gotta get back to my block.
with a jungle vine in my hands.
With the jungle vine in my hand.
I'm gonna swing just like Tarzan.
I'm gonna swing just like Tarzan.
Like Tarzan.
Like Tarzan.
Pizza man.
Pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Hey, Bo Diddly Bop,
Hey, go to the bar.
I've gotta get back to my block
I gotta get back to my block.
with a baton in my hand.
With the baton in my hand.
I'm gonna march and lead the band.
I'm gonna march and lead the band.
Lead the band
Lead the band.
like Tarzan.
Like Tarzan.
Pizza man.
Pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
I'm gonna be a pizza man.
Hey, Bo Diddly Bop,
Hey, go to the bar.
I've gotta get back to my block.
All right, let's check out the pizza while this plays.
Adventures sent $10. Forgive me for a bad pizza. Nah.
Never stand to one word I've shown. Never free, never me. So I dump the unforgiven.
Wow, great song, great song. I'll get another one going too. We're gonna go check out the pizza again right now together. I think it's ready. I think it's ready, guys. So very, very close. Let me set it up for you. We're just gonna be playing music here. All right. And thanks, Shelly, for that donation too. Everything helps, of course. I appreciate it. Never necessary, but always appreciated. Okay. All right, so I'll play that a little bit later. So why don't we go over there to the kitchen area again, the other section. All right. I'm moving around a lot lately, huh? The timer already is off. Okay. All right, there I am again. Let's go down here. Take it out of the oven. Okay, so let me get the oven mitt. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is one beautiful looking pizza. Wow! Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Put that on the board. Look at that. That's unbelievable. It came out better than I thought. Look at that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check it out. First of all, for thumbnail purposes. It does look delicious, doesn't it? I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna dress it up too. I'll tell you how I dress it up too. All right? So, look at that. Look at this. Doesn't it look great? So underneath, you want to make sure that it's a light brown color. Yeah. And it actually is. It's starting to get there too, but I think it's actually perfectly cooked right now. Look at that. And really easy to actually put on a big plate. It had absolutely no problem coming out of the pan. Look at this. I'll do it right here so you can see me. Look at this. Look at how easy it is. Boom! Huh? How about that? Simple as that. No stick. Boom, another success. All right, so what we'll do is we'll cut it now, okay? I'll cut it into probably 6 slices because it's such a small pizza, but I don't know, I'll decide what I'm gonna do with it. All right, and then the moment of truth is to taste it too, right? The moment of truth. Now, usually we use a machete. I don't have a machete with me, pizza cutting machete. It's actually easier to cut it on the cutting board. I'm gonna do that instead. We'll use the cutting board instead. Let's do that. Let's put it over there. There we are. All right. You guys see that? Wow, nice and crispy too. Nice and crispy. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. And there you have it, folks. Pepperoni and mushroom pizza. 4 kings. And yes, you're absolutely right. There are a couple ways to dress it too. Shelly, exactly right. I've already put, I haven't put any garlic on it right now. I'm gonna put a little garlic for you, specifically for you, but usually you put the garlic in the sauce from the beginning. You can always put garlic dressing. You can put dried hot peppers too. I think I have hot peppers too, but what I'm going to put is Parmesan on one side, and guess what? You guys know it, a little bit of feta cheese. So let me get that. Can't wait to taste it. I wish you guys can share it with me. It looks so good. It was so easy to make. And it's cooked fresh, right? It's always good to have extra grated cheese around from Domino's. So we're gonna put half of it with grated cheese like this. All right. Okay. So half of it has grated cheese on it. That looks so good. And then the other half, we're gonna do feta cheese. All right, let's do that. Wow. And then Shelly, we got your garlic too. There it is. Garlic time. That we have to put on our hands first. Too much garlic, no good. That'll kill anything. Oh, look at that. And there we go. Perfection once again. You see, even though we had a few challenges in the beginning with the sticky dough, it's still a beautiful pizza. Look at that. Oh my God. Came out better than I thought. And that's with a couple martinis in me. You love feta. Makes a good salad with romaine. Yeah, with strawberries too. Tomatoes, strawberries, absolutely. Feta, pecan, yeah. Thank you so much. Now you're hungry? Well, let's give it a try, right? This is the real test right here. So let's put it on a smaller plate. We'll give it a try. Okay, I'll take a piece right out. We got 6 slices from this. It looks like an 8-inch pizza, okay? And for beauty purposes, we're gonna take the most beautiful piece, right? Oh, there it is. Look at that, right there. Oh, there it is, there it is. Perfect, perfection. Okay, so let's try this, okay? This is the moment of truth right here. It's crispy. Look at this, doesn't fall. All right, just like Barstool Sports. It holds itself. Oh, and let's try the crust. So good. So good, there you have it. Took a little bit longer, but it was worth it. Cooking time, only 20 to 23 minutes. I actually added 3 minutes to it to make it absolute perfection. I like it a little bit more on the well done side. And for me, that creates the best taste ever. And we were at 400 degrees. So 400 degrees for the pizza. About 22 minutes is what it ended up being. And in a commercial environment, you got it at 550, 600. They want you in and out there. But to cook it better, to make it a better piece of pizza, you want to cook it for a little bit longer at home. So it turned out to be absolutely perfect. 400 degrees, that's right, Shelly. 400 degrees. Now, I'm gonna have another slice here too. And I'm probably gonna go out there, but I don't feel like streaming it today. I just wanted to complete this segment, which is to complete the pizza, play a few songs with everybody. And I'm going to end on one more song, I think, if I have one ready. Let me play that for you too, because it's one of my favorite bands. You guys know which is my favorite rock song, is Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. We're gonna play another one because we are in paradise. All right. Love you all. Thank you very much for joining me today as I make the pizza. Anytime you want to go back, you just watch the video, and I'm sure you're going to make a 100% perfect pizza. Very easy to do. Take care now, everybody. See you on the next adventure.